everyone, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. This is one that I have been talking about for a while and quite a few of you have been messaging me and asking me when I'm going to put this up. It is my autumn style update haul. Some bits and pieces that I bought just to update my wardrobe for the coming season, for autumn and winter actually. And there's a mix of high street and designer items. So without rambling on too much, I just want to get straight into the video. But before I do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you back here for more videos. So I think I'll start with some of the high street bits that I've picked up. Some of them you might already have seen on my Insta stories or on a previous vlog, but nonetheless, I thought I'd just put everything into one video right here. So first up, let's start with this beautiful, super soft cable knit jumper that I got from H&M. I'd actually taken my daughter shopping because she needed some things, but that's quite often when I find things, when I'm not looking for them. I always find that when I'm looking for things, they never show up. But this is a lovely little find from H&M. It really is super soft, and it's got a lot of detailing on it, which makes it look a lot more expensive than it is, I think. It's got this gorgeous little ruffle neck collar. So I'm not very good with crew neck collars unless it's in a dark color like black. But this makes it a little bit more wearable. I love that little ruffle there. And then that ruffle is echoed down here at the sleeve. So those statement sleeves obviously are still very much in, which makes it just look a little bit more special. It's just the right length as well. It's not cropped or anything like that. It comes just over my bum, which I like as well. And it's, you know, it's just lovely for the weekend when you want to dress down but still look like you've made a little bit of an effort. And this was £24.99, so £25, which I thought was quite good. I would size to your normal size on this. I went up a size and I bought small, had to go back and return it and exchange it for an extra small, which fits much better. That shopping trip I had to H&M was actually a really good one because I managed to find something that I had had my eye on for a while. Here's a little preview of it. It's a dress that apparently has been doing the rounds all over Instagram with all the bloggers. I hadn't seen all that hype, but I did spy it on a particular blogger, the FT Times, and I fell in love with it, but we couldn't find, she was helping me look for it as well. I couldn't find it anywhere at all in anything under a size 12, and I must have lost a bit of weight. I don't think I have, it doesn't feel like it, but I'm back into my size 8s. So we searched high and low, and on that shopping trip with my daughter, bizarrely enough, they just had a delivery and I managed to get this in a size 8. You can't really see it like this properly, so I will do a little cutaway of this. But it's very much a very kind of folksy, peasanty style dress. Again, it's got that same little ruffle collar that that jumper had. Long sleeves, wide long sleeves I should say, and it has a little ruffle at the sleeves as well. A little ruffle on a drop waist and then very loose into another ruffle. As I say, hopefully the cutaway will show this a lot better. But love the autumnal colours in this. It's really easy to dress this down or dress this up. I've been wearing this with flat boots, but you could actually wear this with high-heeled boots and dress it up a little bit. I just fell in love with it and I'm so glad I managed to get my hands on it because I think I'll wear this right through the season. I've obviously taken the label off this because I've worn it, but I can't remember how much it was. I'll try and find out how much it was and put the information in the description box below. Also from H&M is this black embroidered dress. It's like a black mesh with so much embroidery on it and a little black slip. Again, I think this is one that has seen a lot of wear all over Instagram. You can get this in the top, you can get this in the skirt. I'm really into doing dresses at the moment. I think it just makes for easy dressing. I don't have to worry about what goes with what. I put on one piece of clothing in the morning and I am ready to go almost, you know, a few accessories and that's it, I'm out the door. So I managed to get this in the dress. Again, I got this in a size 8 and this I haven't worn yet, so I can tell you that this was a little bit more expensive. This was £69.99, but that's because of all the embroidered work on this mesh. Long sleeves, simple crew neck there, and a very loose drop waist. No frills and bits and pieces on this. It's actually just all about the embroidery, And I think this is really versatile as well, so easy to dress down for the day with a pair of flat boots and a blazer over the top or a jacket or something, and then come the evening, dress it up with a pair of high heels, take off the jacket, and you've got this sheerness on the arms with just the embroidery, just ever so pretty. And I know that lots and lots of people have got variations on this, but I really loved it, and the fit was really good, which is so important for me. When I'm wearing a long dress or an oversized dress, it really has to fit, because I'm quite petite up here. I'm not so petite on my bottom half, but I'm very petite on my top half, so if it's not going to fit me nicely on the shoulders and stuff, then I just can't wear it. I look like a tramp. But this one really did work, and the colours again are really easy to wear as well, and really easy to accessorize. I'm going to come to some of the accessories that I bought in a minute. But yeah, I really fell in love with this and didn't try anything on actually in the shop, so I was keeping my fingers crossed that when I got home and tried everything on, it would fit. The only thing I had to change was that blue jumper. A little bit more expensive than the other one. Actually, quite a lot more expensive than the other one, but hopefully I will get lots and lots of wear out of this. Before I move on to my high-end items and the accessories that I bought, one more piece of clothing from the high street. This very on-trend blazer, and I got this from Miss Selfridge, and I know there are so many expensive versions of this, but I have so many coats, so many blazers, so many jackets, I really couldn't justify spending lots of money on another one, however classic, because I just have so many, I can't even fit them in my wardrobe. But I really wanted to dip my toe into this houndstooth, Prince of Wales check type of trend that's going on. So I picked this one up from Miss Selfridge, and I actually got it in the petites range, so it fits perfectly. I'm 5'2", just for your reference, and I got this in a size 8 from the petites range in Miss Selfridge, and this was £39. I kept telling people it was a lot less, but it wasn't. It was £39. But I really like this because the shoulders fit perfectly. As I said before, I have to have something that fits well on the shoulders, otherwise I think you just look like you're wearing your granddad's clothing. So the shoulders fit perfectly, and also what I liked about this is it has that already sewn in ruched up effect on the sleeve. So I'm always and forever pushing up the sleeves of my jacket. This means that I don't have to, I don't look like I'm constantly fussing with my clothes, which I also don't think is a good look. It's single-breasted, one button, but actually I don't think I'll be doing the button up, to be honest. It's almost like a bangle length, 3/4 length sleeve, so really easy to wear, very lightweight as well. It's not a structured jacket by any means. It's not a cardigan, but it's not structured too much. Very soft padding here, and it's a good length as well. I'm so glad I got this in the petites range. I kind of always forget about petites ranges, but this one was just staring at me. Actually, my daughter was trying something on, and it was there on the rail. Someone had put it down because they didn't want it, and it was on the rail that's just outside the fitting room. So I spied it, and yeah, it fit really well. So now I want to move on to my high-end pieces of clothing, and I'll do the accessories last. No great surprise, I've got a couple of boxes here from Net-a-Porter. Oh, actually they're not Net-a-Porter, they're from the Outnet. I've been doing a little bit more shopping on the Outnet than I have done on Net-a-Porter, which is absolutely great. If you don't know about the Outnet, it's basically Net-a-Porter's last season's clothing. So after it's gone on the sale in Net-a-Porter, whatever didn't sell in the sale, or sometimes they don't even make it to sale, they just shove it through to the Outnet, and they have special sales and they have flash sales and all that kind of stuff. So if you're not signed up to the Outnet, then it's definitely worth it. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just have been a long time shopper on the Outnet. I just don't know if I told you about it before. But let's get opening up a couple of boxes from the Outnet. So just like Net-a-Porter, they also have their own garment bags, especially if you bought something that's big, heavy, or expensive, basically. So this box has waited a while to be opened, and I thought I would wait for this haul video. A short time ago, the Outnet did a little flash sale on their Hervé Léger dresses. Quite sad, because it actually was 2 days before Hervé Léger passed away. So these two dresses are actually quite special to me. I already have quite a few Hervé Léger dresses. I tend to turn to them whenever I have an evening do to go to and I don't know what to wear, because they're just classic and they always make me feel very dressed up and very feminine. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically the bandage style dress that you see just about everywhere now, but Hervé Léger was the original bandage dress designer. Yeah, so I have quite a few. I have dieted like crazy in the past to get into my Hervé Léger dresses just before a big occasion because they are very unforgiving. I think if you're super skinny, they don't look that great because you do need some curves. As a friend of mine said, you need some meat on the bones to make them look good. But they also do show up every lump and bump. So Spanx underneath an Hervé Léger dress, which shouldn't be needed, sometimes is my best friend, let's be honest about this. But there is something about them that just... Anyway, I'm rambling now. I bought 2 Hervé Léger dresses when the outlet had this special sale on, and as I say, it was 2 days before he passed away. So I haven't opened them yet. I'm just opening them up with you now. They are super, super heavy, by the way. So if I'm struggling, it's because they are very heavy dresses. And this is just one dress. The other dress is still in the box that I've just put down. And this is the first one that I bought. It's, oh my God, it's actually even more beautiful in real life. I'm kind of fading into this color, which you can see. I'm going to talk about this top in a minute. As you can tell, this is actually my favorite color this season. There's a lot more to come in this color, I can assure you. So I'm a bit blown away because it's more beautiful than it was on the website. There's almost like a, it's not furry, it's almost like a furry velvet panel that runs throughout it, which I didn't realize that was there. I thought it was just a regular bandage dress. But it's, I mean, I can't really talk about it enough to tell you how beautiful it is. You can just see from the design, it's long sleeved. I think this is going to be super, super warm, this dress. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm trying to film this in natural light, so it comes and goes. I hope you can see me properly and the dress. Long sleeved, round neck, and if I can lift this up because it's so heavy, in fact I think I might just have to stand up. You can see it has a little kick flare at the knee. That's how it goes, and then as I say, there is a little kick flare. There is a little kick flare there, which makes it look uber feminine. It's really heavy. It's a good thing I've started going back to the gym again, isn't it? Because I don't think I'd be able to wear this otherwise. I might even weigh the dress. So check the description box down below because I might have put down the weight of the dress. It is beautiful, and I think the colour is so flattering on my skin tone. I obviously do love this colour. I'm going to tell you about this in a second. Didn't I just say that? I think I did. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the second dress because really, apart from showing you this dress again and again, I can't really talk about it much more than that. Oh, what I will say, which is so important to me, and you know this, it's got the same work back and front, which is always really important to me. I hate it when it's not as worked on the back as it is on the front. I think that's the Indian in me. The second Hervé Léger dress, I hope I'm saying his name right, is a lot more summery, and it is this beautiful pale pink, whoops, this gorgeous pale pink with white running through it. It's a little strappy design with a V-neck. This also has a little kick flare at the bottom. It's not as heavy as that burgundy dress, but it is still heavy. I mean, for a summer dress, this is still quite heavy, but that comes with the territory of having these bandage dresses. I love this, it's absolutely beautiful. Again, really classic as well. I could wear this for years, hopefully, as long as I keep my figure. Again, same work at the back. So, you know, whether someone's looking at you and talking to you or sees you from across a room, from behind, you're still going to look like you've made an effort, like you look good. I think there are always some Hervé Léger dresses on the outnet. Every so often, as I say, they do these little flash sales where they pull everything together, but you know, if you are about to go to a special event and you fancy one of these bandage dresses, definitely check out the outlet before you go to the Hervé Léger store in town or to the outlet, because they are so classic, so it doesn't really matter whether you've got last season's or the current season's. And they actually do full length as well. I've never bought a full length of leger dress, but you know, if you're looking in for a ball gown or something like that, there are some real showstoppers. So yeah, definitely a good tip there, I think. Another little box, not so little, from the outlet. So this first piece from the outlet is something that I've actually already bought. I bought a few jumpers, which I haven't shown you, and you know, they're just regular everyday jumpers. I don't really need to show you those that I got from, well, they're not actually, they're really nice. I should have shown them to you. Anyway, again, at the outlet, I got some really lovely jumpers. One of them was this one from Carven, and it's a beautiful baby pink, and it's almost like a chenille material. It's very, very soft, with a rib, like a plain rib pattern, not cable or anything, and like a turtleneck, really. Anyway, when I bought the other two jumpers, I bought this as well, and they only had it in a large, so I thought I'll just wear it as a very casual jumper. I got it in the large just because that's all they had, and then when I was shopping again, I saw that they had it back in a small. Is this small or extra small? In a small. So I know that I have the big one. I know that you guys have probably seen me in it in my Insta stories. I don't think I've vlogged in it, but definitely you've seen me wear it in my Insta stories. It's almost like my everyday favorite jumper. And now I've got it in my size, which is the small, and I can't give the first one back. Obviously, I've worn it already so many times. So, but I don't mind. I'm going to keep this one and wear this when I'm actually going out. Does that sound stupid? It does, doesn't it? And now I'm saying it out loud, I realise how stupid that sounds. Now, this piece, I'm not quite sure how it's going to work or not work, but one of my friends told me that this was on the outlet and I should definitely get it. So, I've got it. I'm going to try it on and see how it fits. It is a jumpsuit, and I really love jumpsuits, but I can find it really hard to find one because I am very petite on top and not so petite on the bottom. But apparently this is perfect for my size and for my body shape. And I really don't think it's going to do it any justice showing it to you like this. But anyway, this is from one of my favorite designers, Dolce & Gabbana. You know, I have quite a few evening clothes from them, so I'm hoping the fit will be fine. It is a little jumpsuit with very wide culotte legs, wide straps with almost a sweetheart neckline. It's in this gorgeous silver and gold brocade, and it goes into this very wide leg. So I'm hoping that this will actually look more like a dress and less like a jumpsuit on me, and therefore work. Who knows? We will try it on and we'll see, and I would love your feedback on it, whether I should keep it or not keep it. Again, really easy to dress up, I think. I'm not going to say any more about this until I try it on, because it might be a waste of time and I might be sending this back. We'll see. And before we move on to the accessories, let me tell you about this top. I absolutely love this top. This is from a brand called Ganni, and this is a gorgeous, like, you know, I love my lace, and normally I'm in cream lace and black lace. I mean, I live in cream lace and black lace. You probably have guessed that, but I thought that I would just move a little bit out of my comfort zone, and I've gone for this beautiful, I don't know what I'm doing, flying here, this beautiful little burgundy top with, it's got black trim there and a black trim around the sleeve there, and if I just stand up you can see it's got a little tie waist around there, little black trim there, and then an eyelash hem there. And I've been spying up Ganni for a while, but there wasn't anything I really wanted as much as this, so I thought that I would get this, and it's a really comfortable lace. It's not scratchy, it's not itchy, it's just really comfortable, so I'll be wearing this a lot for evenings, I think, in this coming season, but I thought I would wear it to talk to you guys. Oh, I forgot to say, it's got this yoke trim here, which you can see, which runs along the bust line and then up here, echoing that black trim there. So, so pretty, really, really flattering as well, because this little bit that I showed you here at the waist is actually a drawstring, so you can make it tighter or looser and make it fit. And yet again, the shoulders, yep, so important to me, fit perfectly. So I think I found a new brand, to me anyway, that I absolutely love. Okay, so let's move on to a few accessories. We'll start with High Street first, I think. Yeah, let's go with the High Street. This is a little order that I placed online from Topshop. I actually saw these on Victoria in the Fro and I really loved them. So I thought I would try them out for myself. Again, it's another trend that is very current this season, but I didn't want to spend the £700 or whatever it was to buy the original Balenciaga version. I think I've given away what it is already. And Topshop are doing what looks like a really, really good version of them. So let's open this up. So if you hadn't guessed already, it is the sock boot, the ubiquitous sock boot, I should say, because it seems that everyone and its mother is doing the sock boot. But I really like the Topshop version, A, because it's, I think, like a tenth of the price of the Balenciaga version, but also, oh, they're tied together, but also they don't come up the calf as high as the Balenciaga ones, which, you know, for someone my height just looks really stupid. I think it just cuts the leg short too high up and makes you look like you've got short stubby legs. This is a little bit more wearable, I think, for someone who's 5'2", because as you can see, it's only coming up that much above the heel. It's quite a beautiful, I've never bought Topshop shoes before, so I have no idea if they're going to be comfortable or not. I'd love to know if you're a Topshop shoe girl, let me know if you find them comfortable or not. I'm obviously going to find out because I'll be wearing these. It's a good height for evening. I'm not sure I'd want to be in these all day, depending on how comfortable they are. I do find that I can stay in boots longer during the day than I can regular high heels, but just trying to move so you can actually see these. They are very, very beautiful and they come to a beautiful point. They've got a slight sheen to them as well, which I think makes them really good for the evening as well. I've got, obviously, as I'm sure you have too, lots of events coming up, you know, with Christmas and the festive season coming up. So I'm sure that these will get a lot of wear. And actually for day events as well, if I've got to go to an event, not just, you know, stomping around between meetings in town all day, but if I've got to go to an event or something like that in the day, then I would definitely wear those for that too. I can't actually remember exactly how much they were. I think they were around the £40 mark, I think. But I will have linked just about everything that I possibly can in the description box below in case you fancy checking any of them out or picking anything up. So check in the description box below for the link for these. Staying with the boots, you might have seen in a recent haul video, I picked up 2 pairs of the Stuart Weitzman Lowlanders, the over-the-knee boots, but the flat versions. And I did think about getting the high-heeled version as well, but it was all too much money all at once. Plus, I know that I would get more wear out of the flat ones. But when I was on this shopping trip with my daughter, I spied Kurt Geiger's version, and they are a fraction of the price, and they are literally identical. So I haven't actually tried these on yet. I need to try them on with my clothes at home and see if they will work. I got this pair. I've just taken one out of the box because obviously you know that the other one is going to be identical. I did think about getting these in black, and then it was all too Pretty Woman and a bit tarty, especially when you're 5'2". So the grey ones I thought were just a little bit less tarty, basically. I think you can either pull it off or you can't, and I don't think I could pull it off. It's not that they are tarty, just on me I feel that it would look that way. So I got them in grey. They are super comfortable. I walked around in the shop a little bit with them on and they were really, really comfortable. The heel is not so high. This is definitely lower and it's a bit more of a chunky heel than those Topshop boots that I just showed you. And it's quite a dark grey as well. I think in the video it's coming up a little bit lighter, but this is actually quite a dark grey, so very, very wearable and won't show the dirt too quickly. I think if it was the lighter grey that it seems to be on the camera, it would not be as wearable. And the other thing I prefer about the Kurt Geiger version to the Stuart Weitzman version is that it doesn't come up as high over the knee. That's the other issue I had with the Stuart Weitzman high-heeled ones, the Highlanders. But other than that, they are pretty much identical. They've got the little tie at the back with a little toggle so that you can make sure that they stay up. As I said before with my Stuart Weitzman ones, I don't have that problem. I don't have skinny legs, so mine stay up perfectly well on their own. But yeah, so I think these would look really lovely with black jeans, blue jeans, with dresses, with so many things. I think these will get a lot of wear, and yeah, I think I wear them more because they're grey rather than black, because although I think black goes with everything, I just think I don't know, I feel like I'd be drawing too much attention to myself if they were in black, which sounds really odd because I did get the flat ones in black, but hopefully you'll know what I mean. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the price. These were, I think, $1.99 or $1.95. They were definitely under £200. And the Stuart Weitzman ones, I think they come in at about $7.65, $7.85. So, you know, if you're in the market for over-the-knee boots with a little bit of a heel, definitely check out the Kurt Geiger version. And last but not least is this little purchase that I made from Fendi just recently that I have been dying to open up. But I have a feeling that this video is already too long. And last time's video was so long that I think I'm going to film this right now, but in a separate video. So keep your eyes open for my little Fendi reveal video, which will be coming very soon. And I'm sure that if you are following me on Instagram and on my Insta stories, you will see this being used way before you see the video. So follow me on Instagram if you're not already, if you want to see what's in this bag before that video goes up on my channel. I'm sorry to do that to you guys, but otherwise I think this video would be way too long, and my last video was so long, and I don't think that anyone has time to watch such long videos. I know I don't always have the time, and I can't assume that you guys have that time. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so that you don't miss that Fendi unboxing reveal type video, which I'm going to film right now, I promise you, and it will be the very next non-vlog video that will come up on my channel. Before I go, I have one question. Should I do Vlogmas? I did do Vlogmas last year, and I really am in two minds. Should I do Vlogmas or not? And it will really depend on you guys. So I'm asking you for you to tell me whether you'd be interested in Vlogmas this year from me or not. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this particular haul video. I hope that you liked some of the pieces that I bought for my autumn winter wardrobe. I'd love to hear what you thought of some of the pieces that I bought, so make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments box below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!